Alright, let's talk to Hildibrand and see if he has anything different, then start the next quest with Godbert. Let us take this Vanhudi to task, and bring an end to this case once and for all. Alright, Godbert, what are we doing now? Gentlemen at heart, Godbert is ready to lead you to Vanhudi's waiting pilot. Shall we be on our way? We're to meet Vanhudi's pilot atop the rise, just south of Kajaya's footsteps, wherever that is. Alright, where are we headed? Oops, didn't mean to jump there. Oh, okay, right there. Oh, let's fly on up there. So, Kajaya's steps are right over here. Oh, okay, there it is. Right, these are the steps, aren't they? Right? Let me see. Oh, okay, yeah, Kajaya's footsteps, so at the base of that. Hello, private airship pilot, can you take me to the estate? Also, where is everyone else? They left before me, how are they not here? Then again, I did fly on a big golden bird, so... Oh, and Godbert got dressed. Unfortunately. I mean, what? Lord Godbert, Lady Julian. And... entourage? Pray excuse our presumptuousness. My son and his companions insisted that they come along, desperate as they are to meet with the illustrious Master Vanhudi. I see. One moment, if you please. Lord Vanhudi should be glad to welcome you all to his home. Pray step aboard, and I shall take you there directly. Is this going to be an actual map, or is it just going to be a full cutscene? Okay, it looks like they actually did model some Radz-at-Han look-alike place. Welcome, honored guests, to my humble abode. I trust the view is to your liking. Since you traveled all the way from the distant Ul'dah, a pleasant backdrop to our talks was the least I could provide. And what an unexpected boon this is. I had been debating when to extend you a personal invitation, but now here you are, like a wish come true. Save your act for the magistrates, Vanhudi. We know the secret of your ill-gotten gold. Right. You will cease this exploitation of alien technology and release your hostage into the care of Master Pupu at once. I get the feeling he's not actually being held hostage. Unraveled all my schemes, have you? Good. I didn't waste my breath on tedious explanations then. This is Master Pupu, I presume. I do have his fellow alien here with me, yes. As for exploiting their technologies, I freely admit to duplicating, quite frankly, obscene amount of gold, but that was merely the beginning. Imagine making copy after copy of the deadliest weapons in existence. Would not the world itself be yours for the taking? Yes, he's a true supervillain. He didn't just want to get rich, he wanted to take over the world. Let's get straight to the point. I want you by my side. Are you asking me out? With the vaunted Warrior of Light as the template of my clone army, you know, I kind of like the sound of this guy's plan. We could conquer this and every other land in creation. I don't need clones to do that. I can just do that myself. I refuse, categorically and emphatically. That's just not a bad idea, actually. I want to pick it. I mean, having multiple clones of myself doesn't sound like a very bad idea. On second thought, that sounds like an absolutely horrible idea. I never agreed to such a thing. A pity. Yet I anticipate you would prove an impediment to my ascension. Yes, it seems the time has come to test Lugay's ritual of manifestation. What? You're gonna what? All was prepared long in advance for your coming. This tower holds not only mundane treasures, but also caches of crystals. He's gonna summon a primal. And it's probably gonna be Asura. As for the requisite congregation of worshippers, well, I had to but clone myself. That's actually not a bad idea. I hadn't thought of that. After all, who's more devoted to my cause and my goddess than me? You know, that's actually a decent idea. Divine Asura, take up thy blade and wage war upon mine earthly rival. I'm not your rival, bro. Oh, right, I think I saw that the trial boss's name was Asura. Nay, Hildibrand, against a primal, we may be more of a hindrance than help. We dare not remain within its sphere of influence. Yep, that's true, you'll get tempered. What if Brandy Hild will, What if Brandy Hild would get tempered? Best of luck, my friend. I must make a gentlemanly withdrawal. There we go. Let's play Battle 2, the Final Fantasy XIV version. Oh, right. This is based off of the Japanese Asura with the multiple arms and faces. Anyway, the Gilded Aria, now accessible. Let's go ahead and... Alright, and get some people for this. So what's the level requirement on this? It's like 640 or probably, or 625, yeah. It's not gonna be 640, that'd be ridiculously high for even 6.55, that would be pretty high. Obviously I have the gear for that. This is the only Manderville weapon that I've been, like, actually working on. And okay, I don't see anyone, so I'll put myself in queue for like 5 minutes. And if I can't get anyone, I'll try putting it in a duty finder. Also, let's take a look at Asura here. Yeah, with the 6 arms and the 3 faces, like Zoro, Zoro's Asura form in One Piece. Although he used it once in Water 7, and then finally used it again in Wano toward the end. I haven't actually gotten to that point yet, but I've seen that he uses it. This is a pretty cool looking arena. I mean, it's a normal circle, and then they put this cool diamond things around here. I also like the design of this boss. I like the white and gold color scheme. All right, now we got the right team comp. Let's get started this time. We got a full start last time. And I'll actually remember to eat food this time because I always forget food. The Gilded Aria. I think that's how you say that. False Minutia. Asura. Gotta remember how to play this game. I haven't played much.
Have you the courage and strength to face me? Will you dodge or will you bleed?
Considering, will you dodge, will you bleed? Well, considering how long you take to make that cast, I think I'll dodge.
The frail shall fall.
I don't think we got enough mitigation there. I think we need a couple more shields.
You've not time to blink.
Yeah, I thought that would be a raid. Why? That's why I did a reprisal. Oh, okay, I see.
Tremble before the might of
I
the
probably shouldn't stand on
minutia.
that side.
Come forth, embodiment of carnage.
Ooh, that's big.
Revel on the bloody field of war. The spirit of battle awakens.
Kind of reminds me of like Kashima.
The lesson.
I don't remember how to say your name. One of the Stormblood bosses or trials. The one with the snake people god.
Hear the gleaming edge. Unmerciful light shine upon you.
I actually made it. That was a really long delay between when the bad spot and when it actually attacked.
Behold the sixfold blade.
Okay, so front, left, and right, and then front again. Okay. Okay, and here. Switch back over here. That should be good. Oh wow, how would I get hit by that?
Fury be my strength.
I suspect I'm supposed to stand on the blue if it's orange. Yep.
I will scatter your bones. Show me your steel.
Oh, this looks like fun. I'm gonna play Ring Around the Rosie.
The spirit of battle awakens.
Okay, this is gonna be another thing where it's...
Unmerciful
Okay.
light shine upon you. Show me your steel.
Nope, I got hit by that. How do I... That's such a long delay.
Sharp is the lesson.
Okay, iconic execution is that. And we're gonna need to come inside again, right? Well, I mean, that is inside, but that's not the inside I meant. An inside on this one. Iconic execution is probably gonna do the inner one. Or it's gonna teleport over here. And yeah, that's the inner one, because it did an outer one before. And then it's probably gonna be in the middle again. Six-bladed cog, okay. There. Over there again. Over there again. And over there again. Okay, that's really easy. I can just stand here and I'll be good. Or no, I won't. I have to be here. Yep, I was too late. Yeah, see, that one you have way less leeway on, but that one where it shoots right through the center is like really, you can have so much of what's the word that I'm thinking of? Okay, stand on the blue again, or don't stand on the blue because they showed a blue.
I will scatter your bones. Will you dodge, or will you bleed?
And there we go. That was pretty easy. Really glad I play warrior because it's just so easy and you don't need to think at all. Oh, everyone left already. Okay, let's go ahead and wrap this up. Good show, brilliant. It would seem you thoroughly trounced that pesky primal. And even as we speak, Mother and Father should be informing the radiant host of the despicable Vanhundi's wrongdoings. Oh, is he getting away? The divine Asura defeated. Turn the wheel. We flee for now. Oh no. Oh yeah, there's Master Pupu's friend, right? Who is flying that starship without my permission? That treasure is mine and mine alone. You call your vessel, Master Pupu? No, I did not. It's my friendship. Friendship? Haha, so funny. Uh-oh. This can't be good. I'll be finally get to see Master Pupu's friend. Probably looks exactly the same. Just another blue guy. Yep. Yep, exactly the same. At last, the moment of sweet reunion is at hand. I am so relieved to see you safe. Likewise, my friend. But why did you open fire on that airship? Didn't that man help you after your crash? He did, at first. He pulled me from the wreckage and saw that my vessel was repaired. So, in return, I replaced whatever trinket he desired, and taught him the basics of starship technology. But that resolved to be a terrible error in judgment. When I was infected by one of your star's unique pathogens, he took advantage of my weakened state. He seized my ship, flew me out to the jungle, and there left me to die. Uh-oh. How'd he get away then? Slowly, agonizingly, I was able to synthesize a cure for my affliction, and then I came back to reclaim my property. This experience has led to conclude that the dominant sentient life forms here are dull-witted, cruel, and entirely unsuited to peaceful cohabitation. Uh-oh. You know, I think Delian might have been right this whole time. Oh no. We must launch a full Delian was right! No! We should have killed him when we had the chance! We must launch a full-scale invasion. It is the only way to guarantee your survival. No, they are not all like that. These ones have been nothing but kind to me. Oh yes, they are all smiles until they laser you in the back. We have to strike before they show their true colors. Oh no. Delian was right. Uh-oh. The ship's reactor core has been breached. If it explodes, everyone in the facility will leave atomized, and we're all in the vicinity. Time for Brandyhill to sacrifice himself. Or he'll just do some amazing calculations. Think, damn it! Think! If I'm to stop the explosion, I need to traverse the considerable distance to the starship, but I can conceive of no logical solution. What if you get a Manderville man to throw you? Oh no, they're both gonna think. Yes, they are! Inspector Brandyhill, you must employ my father's mighty moves to propel me to the vessel. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. I too have calculated that Lord Goderbert's signature techniques are our only means of achieving sufficient propulsion. Yet there is a flaw in your proposal. I lack the strength to properly perform the throw, and I've no time to teach you the starship's controls. So Hildibrand's gonna have to throw Brandyhill, this is what he's saying. Instead of the other way around. Inspector Hildibrand, it is you who must fling me. Yep, Godward's secret techniques. He still has the flappy lips. Skyward, as only a Manderville can. But he's a... for a second I thought he threw... Yeah, that's how I thought this was gonna go. Like, wait, did he throw him the wrong way? I lost my grip. Of course he did! Given my trajectory and velocity, the correct shift in posture and to generate enough lift and prostensional motion to... Yes, I can still make it. How? He's shaping himself like a boomerang. So he flies back! Balloons. Uh-oh. You'll get it right one of these days. Also, why are the controls on the outside? It's too late. The reactor is going critical. There's only one way to save the day. Of course it is. Because Brandyhild can't remain. It plays that music. Why doesn't he just jump off? I'm sure he could survive. He's a Mandrill man, right? Inspector Brandyhild! Our brief time together was more than any detective clone could ask for. Be well, my friends. Goodbye, Brandyhild. Also, yeah, I'd say we were in the vicinity. Is this case closed, Inspector Brandyhild? Nay, my loyal assistant. As a chip off the old gentleman, our dear Brandyhild has surely survived to tell the tale. Somehow I get the feeling that's not the case. We shall see him again. Mark my words. I kind of doubt that. Unless he's going to be in the Dawn Trail. That'd be pretty funny. You rescued me, even though I tried to incinerate you with the highly intensity plasma blasts. Even at the cost of one of your own, if only I could make amends and earn your forgiveness, but alas. I thought I was the only one that could understand them. There is naught to forgive. With his blocky construction, Inspector Brandyhild will be just fine, I assure you. As a friend of Master Pupu, you're a friend of ours. And what are a few minor plasma burns among friends, eh? Right. Our home planet. It was lost to the phenomenon you call the final days. We survived only because we were always exploring the cosmos at the time. Oh wait, oh not always. Our explorations, which had heretofore served no purpose but curiosity, shifted to a search for safe haven. We visited countless stars, but all had succumbed to the same insidious ruin as our own. Growing desperate, we decided to settle on any suitable refuge we could find, whether it was populated or not. If the native beings were hospitable, we would live peacefully alongside them. If not, they would be prepared to claim a new home by force. Well, that doesn't sound too good. Maybe Dillian was right. So it was that I arrived at our miraculous planet. Lulled by the apparent absence of metaphysical chaos, I blundered into a mundane war zone, where I was promptly shot out of the sky. The rest you already know. Having fallen behind during our search, I hurried here when my communications received no answer. That was when I met you, Inspector Hildibrand. Those touched by despair of the final days are reduced to beasts. Given our savage willingness to invade your star, it would seem that, in a sense, we fell prey to that despair after all. I mean, in a sense, you could say that. Fortunately, my encounter with you generous people brought me to my senses, an outcome for which I am profoundly grateful. That said, there is nowhere else for us to go. Would it be too much to ask if us to live here on your star? Well, I mean, the Mandervillians are aliens, so they've been here for a while, so why not? I mean, dragons are aliens, technically. Well, of course, you must stay. And I suspect you'll be wishing to repair your damaged vessel. Oh no. I guess I gotta have one more joke in here. Mummy! Well, and that's how we get to Dawn Trail. Oh, Inspector, not again! Wait for me! Well, there he goes. Oh, ho, ho. Never a dull moment around our Hildibrand. At least we needn't to worry if the ship crashes, not with an impervious Mandervillian on board. Ah, funny you should mention that. Upon reviewing the Manderville family tree, 'twas made clear that a lord without heirs of his own passed the name to an adopted child. Okay, so they're not aliens anymore. I guess that makes it a little. I guess that's a little bit better, actually, and also that explains why Julian is so strong as well. Are you saying that you and your son are not direct descendants of Godbrand, the alien progenitor of the Manderville line? Then how do you explain your unnatural sturdiness? Well, they're Manderville men. When it comes to building strength and perfecting gentlemanly technique, 'tis no one's lineage which matters, but rather the unbending conviction within one's heart. Though Godbrand's bloodline be broken, House Manderville shall live on through us. If the begoggled boy can't swallow that explanation, I've also heard talk that an unseen powerful driven by feelings and emotions, yes, we are aware of Dynamis, could be that you and your Hillies tapped into that cosmic essence. Maybe. I think it's actually the salamander oil, but we can go with Dynamis. Oh ho ho! If that's the case, then you must be positively swimming in it, my dear. Oh no. That was not the right thing to say. Every thing appears to be under control here. So let us return to the city, shall we? Yeah, wrong words, Godbert. Wrong words. Oh, Hildy's off on another adventure. Ah, once more do I find myself hurtling at superlative speed towards an unknown destination. Another day, another thrilling case for Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire. He's probably heading off to, I forget what the place is called, Tuliali. Is that right? He'll be there, because I believe the 7.1, I saw a screenshot for 7.1, where, it showed Hildibrand, so I think we're going to get him to see him again. Anyway, let's talk to Darian, let's just wrap this up. Delian was right. Well, kinda. Thanks to an enlightening conversation with Master Pupu on the way back, I believe I have the answers required to proceed with our weaponsmithing project. Oh, right, because the final stage of the Manderville weapons. I trust the endeavor yet holds your interest. Pray inform Master Geralt of your willingness to assist, and my hammer and I shall make all haste to the High Crucible. And with that, I bid you good day. Thank you all for looking out for our beloved son, and I'm sure him and the blocky lad will be back for more cases before you know it. Oh, I'm sure. What are you two gonna do? You've gone above and beyond for us, Brilliant. So I'd like you to have the one replicated starship we made. Oh, right, that's the mount. It doesn't have the duplication facility or other such technologies on board, but it will carry you through the skies. Use this key to call it whenever you wish. As for the two of us, we've decided to get to know our new home better by embarking on a journey of exploration. And so, this is where we must say our farewells. Thank you for everything. We are fortunate indeed to have met you. Yeah, I believe you get the starship as a mount and you get one of them as a minion. It seems Master Pupu wasn't planning an invasion after all. What made you think that? They never do something like that. He even tried to stop his friend from launching an attack. I'm calling an end to this investigation, Berlian. Your unfailing support during this entire ordeal has been most appreciated. Sure, Damien. Thanks to you, I was able to observe the inner workings of Sharlayan, and even traveled to the surface of the moon in search of the truth, the Thavnarian truth. And when my own conspiracies threatened to blind me, you were there to open my eyes to the true shape of things. But this world yet harbors its share of the strange and inexplicable, not the least of which is the source of Hildibrand's impossible physiology, not psychology, but I would understand if you said that too. If not an alien then, mayhap he's the product of a hyper-advanced civilization from the distant past, the descendants of some gruesome biological experiment? No. Someone needs to plumb the depths of these unexplained phenomena, and I'm the very man for the job. Have fun, Damien. Have fun. Yeah, okay. I think we already got the minion on the last quest, but this gets us the UFO and the... I don't know which... I think I know which song this is, but... and then just an orchestrion scroll for one of the tracks that played for the through the Manderville quests. Oh yeah, then they're gonna have one last cutscene. I think it's this song. Is the scroll? At least that's my guess. The lovebirds, I forgot about that. I used that for a thumbnail. Hildibrand will return? Of course he will. He might take a break for an expansion, but he'll be back. Oh, there's Stinky Cheese Boy. That's gonna be Stinky Fish Boy. Or is he training? Why is he training? Oh no. What's this gonna be? Of course it starts raining. Because it's probably not Hildibrand. Oh, is this gonna be Brandyhild? Clearly it's a Manderville man. Looks a bit blog. Yep, there he is. So he did survive. Interesting. I thought they would have left that till the next one. Alright, identified flying gentleman. What a great ending.